Yo, what's going on, guys? SeanB here, and today we're back into Calibria Crystal Guardian. If you are one of those people who support the previous video on this game, really appreciate it. And if you do want me to continue playing the game, let me know in the comment section and smash the like button, okay? So I've been playing this game quite a fair bit in the last 24 hours, just like how I did in my beginner account series for Summoner's War, which means I already 6-star my farmer. And it is Angel of Death, the free unit that they give you at the start of the game. She has a skill that allows her to gain a bonus attack after she kills an enemy. So with the attack rune set that they give you for free, my Angel of Death will be able to kill all the enemy unit in one turn. So she can keep doing it, make her farming very efficient. I've also accumulated some summon for you guys right here, so we are going to do it right now before we get into the progression update and what I plan to do for the game. Okay, Mystic Summon. On stream, I did times 10 and it was better than summoning them individually. So fuck it. We're gonna do times 10. As a Summoner's War player, I don't really enjoy doing times 10 because, ooh! Looks like a 5-star. Looks like a 5-star. Okay! My second 5-star. What do I have? When allies have 70% chance to gain immunity against defense down. Oh, no defense boost buff may be received either. So he seemed like a arena defense unit to counter the succubus that provide AoE defense break and attack buff. Okay, so not very good for PvE. Okay, for the Nat 3, because there are quite some good Nat 3. I haven't had this guy before, but I don't think this guy is really good. We have some fusion material, and we have this guy, which I think has a lot of potential because his skill 2 deal max HP damage, and in this type of game it means he's very good for bosses, and he might be underrated because I don't see this guy recommended anywhere. And his skill 3, which is a passive, allow him to buff his own attack and crit rate, which is good. But this one right here, he can steal a buff and increase buff duration on himself. So I can give him speed buff and he can steal the boss attack buff. So I think this guy is very underrated. Oh, that was easy. Isn't it 1%? Isn't it 1%? How come I get Nat 5 every single time? Yellow? Oh, yellow again. Do we get a good Nat 4? This guy seems kind of familiar. Druid. Oh, I see this guy recommended a lot. AoE, cleanse, and immunity, and also restore energy, but only for 1 turn though, so it's not as crazy as the Velajo and Summoner's War. Increase defense for 2 turns, granting counter for 1 turn. So AoE defense buff and counter buff. So this guy will work really well with the Popo. Okay. AoE immunity and cleanse, AoE defense buff and counter. I can see him being very good for PvP later on. We also have a Barbarian. Okay. So a very RNG-ish unit. 10% chance for X2 damage. This guy is pure RNG. Oh my god. When being attacked, 15% chance to counter attack with skill 2. Ignore skill 2 cooldown. This guy is so RNG. Okay, I get more skill up for my Goblin, which I really appreciate. Also Mummy skill up. Okay, can I get another Nat 5 maybe? I want a Spider Queen, man. Please. Oh, no yellow spark. But I would appreciate some good skill up. Okay, we got Harpy skill up, 2 Harpy skill up, and Cleric skill up, which is our sort of main healer. But I don't know if I would still use her when I have my Druid now. Yeah, nothing too crazy going on. One last Mystic Summon. Come on, give me the last yellow maybe. These are all free to play summon, by the way. Like from Growth Plan, Mission, Achievement, all that good jazz. And now we will have our first legendary summon. Let's go. Come on, give me a Spider Queen, please. Please, I need that AoE real quick. Okay, this guy doesn't look very Nat 5-ish. Yeah. Not very Nat 5-ish. Reflect fixed damage. Okay, that is not too amazing. Own defense and shield. Okay, that's also very selfish. AoE damage dealing skill, chance to taunt if 2 or more enemies are taunted, instant turn. Oh, it's like Jean, potentially like Jean. So when you provoke everybody or taunt everybody, get an instant turn, you buff yourself with shield and defense buff to take the damage. That is very synergized, like all the skill works really well together. Default attack also have a chance to taunt. Okay, but what important is my first Light and Dark summon. Okay baby, let's go. Can I get the first yellow spark? No, but we may get something. Why does this girl looks like you can get her from the tutorial? Isn't she like the map number 3 boss or something like that? Sleep the target. Okay. Restore HP of an ally, reduce all their skill cooldown by only 1 turn, not everything. Increase all allies defense and resistant crit rate for 2 turns. Erase one of all allies negative status effects. So AoE, soft cleanse and defense buff. Not that crazy amazing. HP lock AoE, recover own HP, whatever. After each turn, randomly absorb 1 negative status effect from an ally. Grant the target immunity for 1 turn. It can go up to 100% if I'm not wrong. Upon dying, revive a random ally with full HP. I don't like this girl. She's like a defense unit. So I think we got so many defense units. So I don't think I got anything amazing for my progression. I probably won't be touching this guy anytime soon. He'll be doing very good with my Draconian Princess. So anti-AoE defense break and AoE attack bar gain when enemy crit. So these two work really well together in arena defense in the long distance future. But I think this guy is gonna be my main healer. So I've been using the Holy Cleric because she can buff attack power and heal at the same time. But this guy can heal HP, regen over time, also potentially AoE defense buff. So I think this will be my main healer after this. Oh, but he's not that cute though. And I'll be building this bad boy. I'm pretty sure I'll be building this bad boy because I want to be using him for boss damage. Top 3 tips for beginner. Please pay attention to your fight mission. The moment you go through all of these, you will have a very good understanding of the game. And also, when you go along and complete these missions, pay attention to what it requires you to do. Because these are for newbies, which mean every single thing you do in the game can potentially credit to one of these missions. But you cannot complete this mission before you complete the one before it. Sometimes you progress a little bit too fast and you have already completed the Blackpool Hills Heart stage and you haven't done the 3-star level cap yet. And even if you complete this one, you can't really clear and get the rewards until you have completed this one over here. So pay attention to all you are doing and note down what mission you can do immediately. Go and start doing that so that you can complete all these missions to get very, very good results. I mean rewards. Not really tip number 2, maybe 1.5 is to not receive the mission here because most of the mission will give you account EXP. Right here, account EXP 1000. And when you level up in the game, you get a full refund of energy. So if you keep receiving the quest rewards which contain account EXP, you level up and waste the energy refresh that you get from leveling up. So don't collect everything. You play the game when you notice that you're going to level up and you are running out of energy, going here, complete the quest and level up, and that will give you a fresh refresh of energy for free. Because if you want to refresh energy, it's gonna cost you 30 gems, and 30 gems is real money. You don't want to waste that. Tip number 2, don't feed every single one of your 1-star unit. So far, I can see that you don't get a lot of unknown summon. This one right here that give you fodder. And when you feed all your 1-star unit, you will potentially run out of fodder to make 2-star, 3-star, and 4-star. Even though the game gives you a lot of max level ascension card, you need to have the lower 3-star to evolve this thing to be a 4-star. And if you don't summon a lot or you don't spend money in the game, you'll run out of fodder very fast and you'll feel stuck because you have so many ascension cards, but you cannot evolve them to be 4-star and then make your first or second 6-star. So don't feed every single one of these 1-star fodder. You should be farming EXP for them to make them 2-star and then 3-star. Don't waste your 1-star fodder. Unknown summon don't come by very easily. Tip number 3. You should be completing the scenario as far as you can because you do get free crystal and you do get free achievement rewards along the way when you finish the tutorial, the scenario. So finishing the scenario is actually not that easy. When you reach over here, you're probably going to get stuck and you need good friends. So as you can see right here, I have a lot of friends and I've used up all their reps. And how did you do that? You go in here, add anybody in the game. Anybody, because in this game, sometimes people forget to turn off the auto accept friend request. So it's actually here. This is a good and a bad thing over here, right? Apply, there's the auto accept friend request. A lot of people don't turn this off. In the first day, you can add pretty much anybody that chat right here, and then you can use their rep unit. Hopefully it's a strong unit that allows you to go through the scenario. So having friends is very important. It allows you to clear these a little bit easier to get your rewards faster. Another way to do this is to join my Discord, link in the description down below, or join the official Calibria Crystals Guardian Discord. Link can be found on Reddit. I will put a link down below as well if I can find it. Join the Discord and try to find friends over there so that you can have friend rep to clear the scenario much better. Tip number 4. Okay, I'm already extending this video. This team is about building teams and not unit. So go to the archive and read the monster skill. The easier way is to go onto Reddit or YouTube to find the best Nat 3 or Nat 4 or Nat 5 in the game. But if you read the skill yourself, you will slowly realize which one is good and which one is bad. So you want to build a team with a main damage dealer like this and some sort of support unit. This girl is one of the best Nat 3 in the game because she provides turn advantage to your entire team, also healing and also good debuff. And there are many units like that in the game that can make a strong team. This is actually quite good as a healer. She provides 2 healing skill attack buff and she also is a Nat 3, which means having copies of her to level up her skill is going to be so much easier. So focus on building a core team first. Don't go around and try to make everything 5-star and waste the EXP that you can farm from the scenario mode. Because farming is boring and you want to make a core team first. In the next video, I'll be covering the best Nat 3, best Nat 4, and maybe best Nat 5 in the game. There are definitely tier lists floating around, but in my opinion, early game tier lists, you should only read it and use it with a pinch of salt. Is that a good way to say it? Don't take everything as fact for a new game because nobody really know anything. People are still testing things out. So the Nat 5 that you pull that people call trash might be pretty good. You never know. So yeah, that's it for Calibria Crystals Guardian update. I'll be using my girl Angel of Death to farm for my first core rune farming team. And I'll be updating you guys with probably tier lists of the Nat 3, Nat 4, and Nat 5. That's it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something from it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.